This show is part of the Do You Validate network.
It's Saturday morning somewhere, kids. You know what that means. It's time to sell those exotic pets as we do some trafficking crime on the astonishing adventures of the SS Bad Ship.
Welcome to the astonishing adventures of the SS Bad Ship.
Welcome to Bad Ship. We'd like to say how do you do?
Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Hey, how's it going over there?
Here on the Bad Ship, we have one hell of a
Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Jet Set Radio. The galaxy's third best scammer. And over half of his jewelry is real. Sayra. The smooth-talking politician with a good deal of sex appeal. A clerical translation robot. And he's always down to switch up the vibe. Barry. He's not imaginary. Completely real with nothing to hide. Don't forget Dill. I'm pretty sure he already has. That's right. He's a four-armed pink-scaled alien that doesn't remember anything, you see. He's even misplaced the ship's keys.
Welcome to Bad Ship. Now sit back, enjoy the
Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship. Welcome aboard Bad Ship.
Welcome to the SS Bad
We last left our crew as they were leaving the planet Novus after getting just enough fuel and supplies to power up the ship to find more fuel and supplies. But they also got a brand new personality drive for Clark, so let's see what kind of changes it's going to make to our little robot body in episode 17, Quark! The camera opens on SS Bad Ship floating on the outside of the atmosphere of the planet Novus as the shuttle barely makes its way back in from the makeshift repairs that Brake helped do, as Jet Set Radio was very insistent on flying the shuttle in despite having a pilot on board.
We landed.
Y'all just barely escaped with a few fuel cells, some energy cells, and a little bit of supplies to help. But you also did get a new personality disc for Clark, which we can figure out what happens. It's the four of you along with Brake going up to the ship, and Brake is very excited to go check out this tree he's heard so much good things about from Jet Set and Sayra. But yeah, so that is what we open on as you guys just, and it's like one of those, like, you know, the docking bay opens up and the ship like hovers in and it's just like falls down because you know there were some repairs to get the ship, you know, to leave the atmosphere, but not like great. I'd say you're like 2% better off than when you left for the mission. But that's where we're at right now.
Clark has been a backpack for most of this journey because Sharn collapsed during our little heist.
Yeah.
So I think finally, as we get onto the ship with like a two legs pop out of the bottom and sort of roll forward, picking Barry up for a second behind me until I realize what's going on, and Clark, whose chest rotates, changing away from Clarn because we are no longer on Novus, and says, Oh, I apologize. Let me set you back down.
Okay, thanks. Well, you didn't have to drop me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to use my sound effects that made it sound like I was straining, and to do that, it seemed like I needed to also perform the difficulty of picking you up. I could have done it very smoothly.
For the audience, it's just a very dirty look from Barry and Clarn.
Yes. We should fuel the ship up, right? We didn't get a lot of...
Who's asking that question?
Oh, yes. I mean, that is why we went and grabbed that fuel, right?
Yeah, Brakes just looks at you and looks around the ship and goes, this is an interesting ship here. I mean, did you guys get this from the tree, or what's up with where did we get this from?
The tree gives stuff that is nicer.
I can't wait to check out that tree, y'all.
I'm telling you, the tree's
It
fucking
sounds
awesome.
great. After I ate a little bit of his eye, I'm really intrigued by it.
Everyone's talking about the tree.
I feel like nobody picked up what I just said there.
I definitely
heard that. I don't think you ate his eye.
I'm
Did
new
you
to
eat
the I'm new to the group, so I really want to ingratiate myself. I'm happy to be part of this crew here.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Is this guy part of the crew now?
I am going to look for Dill.
That didn't answer my question. Shit.
Yeah, Brakes looks at you, Barry, and goes, "You guys got any like drugs here, or what's the? You know, normally I like to do the way, but we're kind of away from it now off the planet. And see, there we go.
We're away from the way.
They get
Let me check
Barry's
in my
gonna
stash.
dig through his bag and just hold up a handful of powder.
All right.
No bag, just a handful of
Right.
powder.
Handful of powder. Yeah, loose powder.
Just
Yes,
a handful
yes,
of
yes,
loose powder.
I pull out a compact. Tossed a little right there.
Yeah, there we go. Thank
Thank
you. Save this for
you.
later.
It's like all matted in my hair.
Do
that's
you
Furry
know what the
hands.
powder is?
No clue.
Okay, great. Perfect. So
I didn't even look
Can't
at my
wait to
stuff.
find out what it is
yeah,
later.
can't wait to find
It's
out.
bleach.
Yeah, it's just bleach.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Breaks died as soon as he came on the crew.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah, it turns out he loves snorting bleach. He had a real shit bleach tolerance,
do
though.
you guys not just have pocket powder? Just like
Yeah.
walking around in your pockets.
Pocket bleach. Great. So yeah, Clark, you go find Dill. He is like clambering around the ship. There's a lot of loose wires and stuff out. But yeah, you find him. He goes, "Oh wait, what's going on there? Wait, which one are you?
My name is Clark.
You got the horns?
The horns?
Yeah, you got the horns, right? And you're the angry one. Sorry, it's been so long.
I'm afraid I believe there is no answer I can give that is not answered by your eyes.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. There, it's okay. So you're the one that doesn't get along with me well.
I believe we should skip
I
this
got a
part
lot
of
of
the
notes on
conversation.
my arm here. And I said one of them doesn't like me, and I think that's you.
Oh, I don't think that's me.
There's a lot of tension in here. Is it sexual or just anger?
No, I believe that what you are reading is that I came here with a purpose, and you have gotten in the way of that purpose.
What do you need here? Did you get the rocks for me? I'm starving.
Oh yeah.
Don't we have a mission to accomplish?
Convince him to stop eating rocks.
Hardly any rocks on this ship.
We had convinced that out of him.
We've
Low on
definitely
rocks.
told you to stop eating rocks.
Low
That's
on rocks.
so bad for you.
I mean, listen, my teeth, they stop bleeding because there's no rocks here.
Exactly. Teeth shouldn't bleed in the first place.
Why is there blood in there if it's not supposed to come out?
You're not supposed to make it come out. Blood keeps it alive.
Who
You
knows?
know what? Never mind. I don't have time
You
for
know.
this.
Anyways, I see we got a new crew member here. That's great. Is that the mission where you're going to introduce me to what is this, Jet Set Radio 2?
No, but I believe I
no.
should let you get this out of your system before I attempt.
Okay, what do you want from me? You seem like we're just gonna do this little roundabout. I've been trying to find the rock storage in this place.
Clark decides to leave it at roundabout despite the very straight line.
It's like
Yes.
I have not.
I haven't
I've
turned
made
the wheel
this
at
easiest.
all.
Well, this is a very unusual ship, and we have brought some fuel to assist with propulsion, but we do not know where the fuel goes in this ship. So I thought perhaps you would,
Why do you think I would know that?
because it is your ship.
That's an interesting. What was that, like a theory?
No, it's literally yours.
Okay.
It is a theory in the way
Hold on,
that
I'm gonna write that down on my own. I own this ship.
Not anymore.
Not any. Wait. Do I put not anymore owned ship or?
You should know what this originally came from you. You should know where it came from now. You should know who owns it now.
Hold on, I don't see that on my arms. Okay, are you the one that doesn't like me?
Silent and slow blink.
Well, anyways, I don't know. What kind of fuel did you get?
we got some what appears to be a slightly lower than average grade, typical ship fuel for non-warp propulsion.
Well, I wouldn't know what to do with that at all. As he's like saying that, he is grabbing it and he's like opening a compartment on the floor and it's like locking and like turning it in there. He goes, I don't even know. I mean, half the time I'm not even sure what to do myself here. I don't think I would understand how to put the fuel in. And then you do see on the overhead display, and it just like reads, fuel levels at 25%. And he goes, oh shit, who did that? Was that you, Jet?
When did we? When did our fuel levels reach 25%?
What happened? Well, somebody put some fuel in there. Is that you?
Well, we brought fuel. No one has added it yet to the ship.
He just did it in front of you.
Oh, he did. He poured the fuel.
He
in.
did. He said he didn't know.
I thought he just opened up the machine. I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
no, yeah.
He doesn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. Yes, we did it.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, you're not allowed to. Hold up.
You're like, don't.
I mean, I guess, yes, we did technically.
Shit, the robot's lying.
We
We're
did
fucked.
technically get this done, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. I just like the idea of him going through pantries, being like, "Damn, no rocks in here." Also,
I mean, he's still looking for rocks. Just because he put in fuel without knowing where it went, that doesn't mean the search for rocks, which is the
a
long
rock
arc
head.
of this campaign.
SS bad ship and the search for rocks.
Yeah. It's 4 sessions in now. I can finally reveal the ultimate
sweet.
plan.
what
We're
can
going
we
to
do?
teach you geology.
What can we do with 25% of the fuel?
Like, how far can we go?
Yeah, if we can't.
So y'all, right now, you don't. Yeah, as Clark was saying, it's not enough for you to jump or anything. The teleportation button that you hit just to kind of randomly get here is still recharging, but you do have enough to get to some of the neighboring planets in the Deke system. One of which being actually Sayra. You haven't been back here for a while. Maybe it's kind of cooled down since then. But Herbs is the capital planet of the Deke system. You are from there. You definitely have a lot of connections, and like the city you're from is called Twilight Peak. You have more than enough to get there.
And back?
Yeah, and back. You definitely have some connections there. Although the Deke system, out of all 5 systems in the Quinn sector, is the most like overrun with hegemonic people. But you do know a lot of people down Planet Side and Herbs, and your job is talking, politicking, and doing some stuff under the table. So you definitely do know of some people there, and you would have a better chance to use some of your connections. However, I'm sure there's people that aren't super happy with you, but there's probably people that would be happy to see you.
I think it's doing hand stuff under the table.
Yeah, that's
I was just thinking, I was like, boy, a hot shower and good head and a comfortable bed, or dealing with this fucker who just refuses to stop eating rocks consistently.
Looks like we're gonna deal with the rock guy.
Clark is going to approach Barry while you're weighing your options. Barry, do you have the new disc?
The what?
The new disc.
Oh, hold on. Digs through their bag. Hi, this.
Yeah, it's covered in some unknown powders, but it's there.
I love the idea of Clark.
It was not from the powder pocket.
One of Clark's fingers opens up and a tiny fan
Yeah.
sucks it in. A little vacuum sucks in the powder off of the disc. Clark says,
Would you like me to insert the disc?
well, I believe it is, while I am nervous to allow an additional personality into my body when we do not know any of its details, I do believe...
There's not necessarily anything wrong with that.
What do you mean?
Slow blink.
I think Soraya's way of things entering into the body is different than yours.
I see. I don't see. But I did tell Soraya that I
So penises into holes.
Yeah.
Or other things.
I see. Are these common?
How many holes do you have?
This is space, baby. There's a lot more than penises
I was saying,
out
no,
here.
that's what I was
You're right.
saying. I was like, it's more than just penises
Tentacles.
out here, baby.
Tentacles in weird places.
Now I see. No, I'm speaking of putting a disc inside of my head.
Different strokes for different folks.
There will be no stroking, but there will be a laser reading the disc.
God damn it, Caleb.
While I do not wish to press the issue, I must admit I am concerned. It appears Soraya is considering taking us onto the capital planet, and if we were to do that while Soraya was still in this state, well, we do not know if they are contagious.
Yeah, they still got like roots in their eyes. There's still some like discoloration. They definitely, there's a lot of tree talk on the way up.
How does the gentleman who just ate a part of Jet Set look? Does he have tree things coming out of him?
Yeah, he looks a little weird too.
I think
Not
it's-
as weird as us, though.
Not as weird.
I'm gonna Barry's. Oh, sorry.
But like he looks like he looks similar to you right after you went into the tree stuff. So it's definitely
So he's still stage 1.
yeah. There's still there's definitely some contagion. Also, you did find out that the trees they're gonna turn into trees if they're not treated.
Barry's gonna poke his eye. Is it still an eye or is it tree?
Your own eye?
Yes.
Yeah, you haven't eaten any trees, so you just poke yourself in the eye.
I think as long as we don't ingest any part of them, it should be. Oh, wait, hold on.
This is...
Soraya winks.
We can't let Soraya onto the
You wink
planet.
and a few leaves are fluttering.
It's just like a branch.
That is very true. Soraya's about to go.
We can't let Soraya on the
Yeah.
planet.
That's funny.
We can't stop Soraya from doing what Soraya does.
Y'all hear what happened to herbs? It's just nothing but it's Mother Nature won there, baby.
This is my concern exactly. So even though this disc has the word doctor written on it in what appears to be permanent marker, I believe it's...
Yeah, it's doctor. There's a K in there. It's backwards.
Oh, so maybe you'll be a street doctor.
That is possible. But if I am afforded a little bit of time, I can process it and try to ensure that it is at least not malware.
I mean, it's gonna take us a few minutes to get down there. Or it's gonna take how long will it take for us to get there?
The system itself, you look, it'll probably take about like an hour or so ish to get there. Y'all don't have like light speed stuff going on, so you'd have a little bit of a trek to get there. So probably enough time to boot up safely. And because since the last time y'all booted up was in the middle of some combat stuff, it would behoove you to try to do it before than after.
It's not good. I mean, we have like an hour.
The initial issue when I was installing Shark was that I was unsure it was something I wanted. I am willing to make this change if it will help the group.
Hold on. There's a difference between willing and wanting.
I'm afraid I do not understand.
Well, just because you're willing to get shot for your friend doesn't mean you want to get shot for your friend.
I see. Well...
Break leans over and goes, I get shot for the tree.
Hey, come on. Yes, you would. Can I say shout out to the tree for this glorious... what's the day in space?
Space Day.
Flirt
Yes,
Day.
yeah.
It's space.
Wait, is there any
Flowers
tree?
Day?
Are there any tree on herbs, or is that like a sick joke name?
I mean, it's a different spelling than it's
Different kind of trees.
URBS. I mean, there are some trees, but not as many. This is like one of the richest, most highly advanced planets, so it's also very overrun with like technology and people. But they have a lot of advanced technology to get around the fact they've killed most wildlife and flora and.
Everybody has a big green plumb bob over their head.
Yeah.
And a plethora of unrelated and related drugs.
Oh, there's a lot of also once again.
This is DC.
It's a very rich city, and so that comes with all of the things that high-end politicians and rich people have, which are good drugs and
and good drugs.
Okay.
Clark, if we're not going to go there, do you have any other ideas?
What do you mean by ideas?
Well, I mean, if you're uncomfortable using this.
No, I am comfortable. I am excited to help the group. I just don't want you to feel like you have to. I see. That is a complicated question. Now that I also have Shark inside of me, I find that often I have two conflicting ideas about what I should do at any given moment. Neither of them is ever what both of us would want.
Can you talk to Shark in your head?
In a way. I can run a minor version of Shark as a process in the background.
Oh, does that make
Like
it
a
so it's less
baby
times
shark?
when you load later?
Yes. What did you say?
Are you serious?
Sorry, I was like, oh, you have to run it in the background. I was like, oh, like a baby shark, and it's like, oh, well, that's.
Are you
that's
doing
good.
now? Is this just you putting together that? Or are you doing the Baby Shark song riff right now?
Oh no, I was putting it together, but also, is that what it sounds like when he's running in the
Yes,
background?
it is loading do.
That's Clark's boot up
We're
noise.
gonna get sued by some Swedish. I don't know who fucking makes Baby Shark.
Right.
Clark sits on the ground and says, and the little like clear, turn of the millennia CD player head pops open, so that you can place the disc inside.
Barry gets on his tippy toes and puts the disc in.
All right. As soon as you do that, the top snapshot, the disc starts spinning. We see the Sharpie doctor with the K backwards.
Yeah, they backwards.
Spinning around in there. And for the moment, Clark powers down to process.
I give you a little forehead kiss and a little pat. You'll be okay, friend. Okay, so we can't let you on the planet.
Why not?
And I'm gonna point to the other guy whose name I forgot.
Breaks. Yeah.
Breaks.
You see Breaks over there talking to Dill, and Breaks is like, I don't know, man. I don't see what they're getting down on these rocks for. You just gotta suck on them for a while, and then they get kind of loosened up. You gotta get them moist before you chew them.
Soraya's gonna agree with every point of that.
I haven't heard a lie yet.
We are doomed. Clark, I need you to wake up.
You see the
I'm talking to
inside.
Clark right now.
Last time we saw inside Clark's head, it was this big, like brightly lit, empty, wide, gray space, and we see Clark standing there saying, "Hello," and then the lights flicker and go out.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we get like a little shot inside of that, and you just hear.
That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
we hear that?
No, this is
Okay.
just inside of Clark's head. This is for the viewers, everyone at home watching this lovely Saturday morning cartoon.
Just Clark glowing eyes looking around in the darkness.
Yeah.
Is anyone there?
Hello.
But yeah, what do you, so Barry, you're talking to Soraya and Jet Set as Dill and Breaks are trying out some rocks.
No, I'm talking to Clark. I know he's not there, but I think it's better to just talk to Clark and just say what I need to say than talk to any of the tree people.
What did I do?
You ate a tree.
Yeah.
They didn't eat the tree. They just looked directly in the tree's
You
eyes.
looked at a thing that you were told not to look at.
Then Breaks ate the tree. It's more pure if you look at the tree directly. The tree, if they all turn to trees, this is for all you tree heads at home. If they all turn to trees, Soraya and Jet Set Radio, they'll turn into like a way better, like stronger roots, like a redwood style tree. Breaks just eating some of the roots from Jet Set will like just turn into like a little shitty sapling. Like it won't like die and wither, but like not as good of a tree. You gotta look the tree in the eyes.
And we should definitely do that.
Yeah,
right?
go.
Yeah.
Essentially,
What?
we shot it directly in the veins.
Yeah.
Opposed to
Yeah. This is
licking it
all.
from
All
a
this is
third
a
party.
metaphor for smoking,
Got it.
snorting, and booting drugs.
Hey, that's fine.
Like all good Saturday morning cartoons.
peace, baby.
Barry goes for a walk.
Yeah.
So yeah, like literally the best prostitutes are back home. They're great. They're really nice. They listen well too.
That's most of their jobs, honestly. It's just kind of like giving that false sense of connection and making it feel like
Well,
genuine.
they're the best at it.
Yeah.
And they've actually unionized and have
Oh,
rights,
good
which
for
is
them.
kind of different from other planets, which is interesting.
Good for them.
I'm
I
really
love a good,
appreciative
yeah.
of that.
Very pro sex worker union.
Absolutely, 100%. Full benefits,
In and
paid
out of
time
game.
off.
Yeah.
Bad union if it was anti-sex worker.
It says
They're shitty people, but they at least are sex positive.
They at least give you health care.
They at least get you health care. Like everyone's on equal footing.
It says we see that a loading thing above Clark says 90%, and Clark says, "So you don't want to talk, or is no one?"
And you just hear, it's almost time.
Well, I guess I'll let it keep going.
All right. Well, are we going to the planet even if you can't get off on that?
Don't ever.
Or you know what I mean? Like,
I'm so happy that you don't understand what you just said.
I mean, get off
Listen,
on
baby.
like get off like you can't get off in the
I will
city.
find a way or make one every
Soraya
time.
always finds a way to get off
So
the
right,
city.
yes. This is the other thing too. It's Barry and Clark that are trying to say Soraya shouldn't be getting off on the planet. Soraya
I'm all for
will
it.
never listen to that, tree or no tree.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Because what they're worried about is they're worried about the two of you going down there doing what you want to do, which is spreading the word and will of the tree.
Yeah.
Spreading the seed.
of course.
Spreading the seed, yes.
But it's to bring people back. I don't like that he still has a piece of my tree inside of him. I feel like I was
Breaks, yeah.
feel like I was tricked. I don't
I
think
know,
I don't
We're gonna kill him and take his
yeah.
tree
he did,
pieces
he
back.
did use the way to cheat you
Yeah.
and won.
And I was cheating. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
You
That's-
can't cheat the
You
cheater.
can't cheat the cheater.
If he had
It's
won,
only-
honestly, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if we can trust him. I mean, he does believe in the tree, so that makes me trust him fully as a
Yeah.
brother. But besides that,
I mean, we're brothers in war.
yeah. I laid out my life
Yeah.
for him.
Does he believe in the tree or is he using you to get to the tree?
Oh no, he believes in the tree.
He's telling Dill about the tree right now.
God
He's
damn it.
he's definitely
As he should.
yeah.
He's on board. Yeah, I don't trust that man, rock solid saint that he is. Yes.
At this point, y'all, did you? Okay, let me ask you this: before you had Clark start booting up, did you start heading toward?
No.
Okay, so we're just kind of floating planet side. Okay, at this point, Clark does. You see like you hear like a ding,
That's my question. Yeah, on the loading screen when it hits 100%, what is the name of the program?
You see on the little loading screen top of Clark's head as it hits 100%, and it says, "Now loading, mad scientist on the verge of a breakthrough." Dot program. Oh boy, it's me, the announcer. I know just like you're excited to see what kind of new personality Clark's gonna have. But before we do that, let's get to today's ad. Loose powder pocket. That's right, everybody. If you find anything that looks like you can sort it, we say do it. If you can't sort it, you can probably smoke it or shoot it up. Well, if you don't know how to do either of those, look on the internet. There's tons of ways to tell you how to do drugs, and you should do them. That's right. Go home and just find any powder or anything that looks like it might get you fucked up, and go ahead and put it in your body. Why not? We're all gonna die soon. And if your parents ask you who told you to do it, tell them me, the announcer, said drugs are cool. And don't worry, kids, your parents are already doing drugs. So I'm gonna go snort this loose powder pocket that I found, and then let's get back to the action, and everyone can meet the titular character of today's episode, Quark.
There is a series of loud, thunks and clangs as the arms and legs fully retract inside of Clark. And the head actually lowers halfway, so that the Clark's head, which was a normal human proportions head, is now halfway where the nose would be, and the eyes are peeking out. And instead of the arms and legs, a series of thin limbs unfold from the sides and tink down on the ground until he's got 8 spider limbs.
Fuck yeah.
I'm blowing the ship up. Where's the extension?
Barry
bro?
comes back from their walk. He's like, nope.
I'm the only one like this.
2 from
Dr. Clark ass.
2 from the front are these multi-tool, long clawed finger looking arms that come out of the front. And the head sort of swivels left and right again, just half length where you're just seeing the eyes.
That's horrifying. In the best way possible.
In my head, I'm just picturing the spider guy from Spirit, or what is it? Miyazaki.
Oh, that's a much sweeter
Yeah,
grandpa.
I want a picture of Grandpa. Happy, sweet Grandpa.
I'm thinking of Doc Ock and
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking my man from Monsters, Inc.
The guy
yeah,
the owner.
I would just, it's like that. I would describe it as almost like a Minecraft looking spider.
Oh,
because
well,
there's a cube and a little tiny bump on the top. The chest panels on the front rotate until instead of CLARK, it says QUARK. This is a querying and understanding unit 4. And the voice goes, "Ooh, so long asleep. Where am I? Where am I?" The legs tink, 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 tink on the ground, looking around. I see. We've got some sort of strange ship here. Interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people here in the room with me. Very, very interesting. Now, I have to admit, I am a bit of a problem solver, and I'm assuming you would not have brought me here unless there was a problem to solve. So who among you has the problem?
Dill steps up and goes, "Oh, it's me? Yeah. All these rocks keep making my mouth bleed, and I'm still hungry after I eat them."
I see. Very simple prescription. More rocks.
Hey, yes, sir.
I don't know. Listen. I'm gonna make a note on one of my arms here.
Jet Set's this is the best.
Okay, now we got someone talking some sense. Okay,
Finally.
you can really rock your way to the other side. Let's fill it up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, of course. You should have lots of your blood drained.
I mean, the blood's already coming out when I eat the rock, so kind of makes sense. So I guess go ahead and get it out of there.
Yes. Well, next time, collect it in a series of canisters. Here, I have a few on me. Then the chest panel pops open. There's a couple of clear canisters he pulls out. He says, "Now, if you can put a little bit of your blood in one of these."
It's all right, great.
Don't
give him your blood.
Don't.
He's part of the crew. Remember, it's Jet Set Radio.
Don't just give people. First off, no. Second, you don't give people your blood. You don't.
We're not. These aren't people. We're all friends here.
A friend would not ask you for blood in a vial.
This friend just did. Look at all the arms he's got. You can trust someone based on all their arms. I got a bunch of arms.
I have one arm for every reason to trust me.
Oh, no.
That's all I knew.
Suddenly, all the arms sink back in.
It's like,
I see. You are the one with the problem. What an interesting floral invasion on your face. Let me get a closer look. And
You step anywhere closer to me.
not listening, just the legs tickle up close to you.
I will sideswipe all of those fucking legs right from underneath you. Just
Let's do it. Go do it.
Oh, no.
I'm coming after
Come
you.
on, dog. Come on, dog.
I love
oh my
that
God.
you're playing a doctor, and this is the one that's going to fight the
do-
crew.
give me-
I'm the doctor.
Give me a scrap check. You can scramble as a defense. Or if you're trying to doctor them as a defense, you can doctor.
I think my ideal is I start analyzing the branches while Soraya's trying to attack me. So I think it is doctor mode, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to I'm approaching it like a patient who is trying to struggle while I'm just
you
like.
give me some. So you give me a
No pips means
No pips means you roll twice and take the lower.
lowest.
I just
And I'm
picture like
doing
an
doctor?
anime thing.
Yeah, and you're doing doctor.
Like you're investigating. Like
Yeah, she's like taking swings.
it's like
She's
all anime.
I got a 4.
Oh no!
I rolled a 1 and a 4. The lowest is a 1.
I also got a 1 and a 4, but I had 2 pips.
You're like swiping at their legs, and it's like their torso is like staying completely still, and their legs are just like lifting up, like
Ooh.
like
Not quite.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
fine.
when
Like, yeah, blood
Soraya
pressure.
realizes that it's just futile, and is like, "What are you doing? You're not combat. You
Yeah.
talk. That was dumb."
yeah.
Soraya is like, I think she ends up slipping in the midst of that, and like is on her back, and then just like looks up and is like, well, I mean, if you're gonna get on top of me, you should at least buy me dinner first.
Oh, come on.
I'm afraid I don't have any money. I just woke up. And he's going to pluck a little leaf
Ow!
off of your head.
I love this man.
Yeah.
He's never getting another drive
I love
again.
that. I don't
The head raises up, and you see there is this like
Stop.
Yes.
I love how one disc completely changes everything.
there's a series of like 100 little needles in there, and the leaf, he just takes the leaf and presses it up against the needles, and then the head closes back down. Says, "Now I'll just analyze this, and I'll get right to the center of the problem."
That's why I'm giving that man my blood. Look at him.
See? I just like the idea
Yeah.
of you fighting while like he's taking your blood pressure. Yeah. Just, okay, no, 130
Yeah.
over 80.
Because I'm gonna breathe in, deep breaths.
yes, yeah.
And I also have on my sheet that I have candies and treats.
Ooh,
so I'm
what?
going to flick you a little like lollipop.
Like hits me in my
Yeah.
chest.
It's space root beer.
Ooh.
Thank you
root
for
beer.
being such a good patient.
Thanks for the candy.
Joel, what do I need to do to solve this problem?
Yeah, so you do analyze the tree itself. It is like replicating itself. It has very fast regeneration. You can come up with like kind of if you found the right materials, you could come up with like an antidote to stop the growth and also kill it. You don't have any on you. They're not like super rare. But like you guys just don't have like a stocked up like chem or medical bay here.
Yeah.
But there is a really good chance a highly advanced planet would have all of the needs you have. But you do hypothesize a way to like come up with an antidote that would safely kill the tree and stop it from spreading in them, opposed to, it's not like a dangerous way.
I have a solution. And thankfully, it's very simple. This can be solved with your average run-of-the-mill everyday weed killer, ingested by mouth.
Pass? Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna.
I'm good on drinking weed killer.
Oh, I see the problem. I see the issue here. And Quark turns to Barry, and a little arm just like taps. I'm trying to think of what you call the tip of a spider's arm. They're the little tip, little claw, little whatever it is.
I like how now
we're
it's
just
just the
gonna call
tip,
it-
but it's me when Soraya
Well,
wasn't.
it's just
the
tapping
whole
you.
thing.
It's tapping you like watch this, like
That's
like
yes,
we're buddies.
Yes,
Sexual
yes.
joke
Hi,
about-
hello, friend.
And says, well, you see, the one that I'm thinking of, in fact, its dangerous properties to humans are completely neutralized if you mix it into an alcoholic beverage.
Pass. Yeah, you're not. You're not getting the tree out of me.
I think they're right.
But-
Tree is
but-
me.
we
I am one
they
with
won't
the tree.
drink it.
I feel like you have not gotten to analyze a tree enough, but I know where you could go and get some up close. you
And
need all the
looking directly
research.
at the tree is actually the best way to do it because it's like
well,
right.
we need
think.
we need more fuel first, so
can't.
we have to
We
land.
do
But, okay,
need
so this is
more
what we could do.
fuel.
If we get off and get the fuel, you can prep the ship to get ready to leave, because we'll be less likely to get distracted.
Oh, I can't leave the ship. I have a large series of experiments I need to get to. I've been asleep for 250 years. It is time for me to get back to work. I am, in fact, right about to make one of the
That's it?
greatest discoveries the universe has ever known.
But we don't have any supplies on the ship. We need to get scientific supplies for you to make discovery.
You are very smart. You are very smart. You are looking out for me. I see. I've always wanted an Igor.
Okay, master. Let's go to the planet.
I love how that's probably the first time Barry is like, actually, you're really
Yeah, someone just
smart.
commented Barry, and Barry's like,
I will follow you to the end of the earth.
wow,
what is this feeling?
That feels great. Did I just learn something about myself today?
I'm a sub.
This is perfect. Yes, I will come with you to the surface. I will get everything I need. And of course, I won't make you drink anything you don't want to do. And as an apology for suggesting it, alcoholic beverages on me.
Okay.
I'm still good.
What if they're from me?
Okay, well now we're talking. Wait, but I do know they're trying. Like we know.
No, you don't.
We know that
You don't know that.
We
You
know
don't.
they're trying to get rid of the tree.
Barry wouldn't
Yeah.
attempt to make us
Yeah.
do anything we didn't
Breaks
want
comes
to.
up. He's shaking a little bit. Not tree related. He's like, hey, I said I'd come with you, but it's been a while since I got to, really get down and dirty on some way there, and I could kind of use anything. Just I got what we call the shakes here, so. I would love a drink. I would love anything. I would love. I tried that. Yeah, I tried that loose powder you had. I couldn't see for 10 minutes, and then,
That means you gotta do more.
then it felt like I was peeing and I wasn't peeing.
You just gotta keep doing
No,
it.
here's the problem. I did all the powder. It's gone. It made me feel a different way.
I'm out of pocket powder.
I'm really sweaty. Does
I
anyone else have
definitely-
wet palms?
Definitely gotta try this.
You got to.
I
You
have
got.
fuzzy
Stuff
palms.
After
You got
I
to try
get
this.
the drink.
You got to try this loose. This. Hey, what's?
We'll go get with
You're a
drinks.
doctor, right? Can you get me a prescription for just?
Absolutely anything at all.
Yeah, just anything that just kind of makes the voices, quiet down a little bit.
Then a very swift hit to the head.
I punch him in the head.
Break's just knocked
yeah,
out.
yeah,
He's like a
yeah,
scrawny
yeah,
little druggie. Like he has no fortitude.
Boss said to hit someone. I hit someone.
This is a terrible combination.
He's like, I got the shakes. And it's like, I can solve
I
this.
can solve that.
Well, look, now he's sleeping nice. And while I'm saying this, a syringe is coming out of my front arm and I'm drawing blood out of him. I was just taking a nice little nap.
Yeah, that's for to check him out. Make sure he's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And then
I
it was
believe you.
for my experiments.
To make sure he's okay, not to do anything weird.
Yes.
Good. I
Until
don't have to feel bad.
later when I do weird
If you just stop the sentence when I start talking, it makes it much easier for me to have plausible deniability.
Yeah, we don't. No, this is the first time to cover the show. Barry did a few semesters in law school. Not enough. Like
Every criminal knows a little bit of
yeah,
law.
they know a little bit. They know a little bit.
I do like the idea of getting more fuel so we can get to the tree. So if we have to go down
That
to the
sounds
planet,
lovely.
I would like to do that.
Well, I don't think you should go on the planet. You should prep the ship.
I should absolutely go.
No,
yeah,
you
I
two should
definitely
tree out the ship.
You
no,
know
I'm
nothing
definitely
about the
down for
planet.
getting fuel.
You're right.
Can
You
we
know
wait?
nothing.
Wait,
You
is
need
it
me.
wait outside of game? This does not work on zombie rules, right? Like we can be around.
Yeah,
people,
as
right?
long
You
as
can be
somebody, we just
around
found out
people,
that
but
somebody
it's-
has to
but-
eat it.
Chef tree in
If people are like eating parts of the tree off of you, you're gonna spread to them. But you're not like anyone you touch doesn't get treed.
Sick.
So
Oh.
you just can't get eaten.
But here's the
Oh yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's yeah. I get not
Tell more
eaten every
people
day.
and getting people into the tree
There's
does sound
other
pretty
ways.
cool.
Yeah.
I would like to tell more people about the tree. Wait a minute. Wait a
No,
minute.
no. This is secret tree.
When we're talking about eating, though,
Yeah, we're talking about
Just hand stuff,
ass
Soraya.
and pussy.
Oh, we're talking. Okay. Well.
Just hand stuff.
Also, once again, just because we don't know about the other genitalia, aliens have that too. Just it's all inclusive.
But he did say you could touch people. Just don't.
Yeah, you can touch people.
Don't
but
let
I feel,
fluids mix.
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
I finished printing
Rubber
my
suit.
shopping list. I hand you like a
Yeah.
10-pound piece of paper
Thank you.
that's been rolled up.
Yeah.
in my
Everything
pocket.
I need. You're very large. Your pocket just sags.
I put everything in my pocket.
Dill looks at y'all and goes, "Yeah, I mean, yeah. If we're going to the planet side here, someone's got to learn how to run the ship here. So I don't know who
That's
did
your
it.
assignment.
You need to make sure no one steals the ship that isn't us.
Oh, wait.
If Jet Set Radio doesn't come, if
I-
a Jet Set Radio doesn't show up,
'Cause
Don't let him in.
So we're all jet set.
yes, it's the easiest way. If he remembers us if we're all Jet
Yes.
Set.
Okay.
Don't let a non-Jet Set on the ship.
Oh.
And remember, we are all Jet Set.
We're all jet set.
I'm jet set.
Yeah, and
You're
No, yeah, I get it. You're jet set. I'm jet set.
No.
We got jet set over here.
Okay.
We got jet set. We got the new jet set who's also a spider.
I mean, most of that was wrong. But
Is your name not jet set?
no.
His name is Jet. His last name is Set Radio.
Yes, and thank you very
Wait,
much.
Hold on.
Thank you very much.
This is out of character. Your first name is last name is Set Radio.
It's Set
Yes,
Radio. It's
yeah.
hyphenated.
This whole
Yes,
time I thought your
hyphenated.
name was Jet Set.
No.
And your last
It's-
name was Radio.
No. Jet set radio.
Yes,
I have it written down wrong.
I feel so bad. I've been saying it wrong. So we have jet set radio,
I have the hyphen.
and then
in the
we
wrong
have
spot.
we have jet set. Now what's is this how last names work? It's the sets.
So that's Jet Set Radio.
Yes.
I'm Jet Set
Jet
Radio.
set. Right. Oh, okay.
I'm Jet Set Radio.
Jet set radio. Okay, great.
And because we're going to herbs, I'm Quaru.
Yes.
That's a weird name way to pronounce jet set radio. I don't know where the inflection hits
That's
on that
Set
one.
Radio Jet.
Set radio jet. Okay.
Also pronounced Karu.
Karoo. Yeah, this all makes a lot of sense. So once again, I don't know how to get us to planet side as he is typing in the coordinates and like manning the ship and everything like that. And you do have a ETA of 25 space minutes. What an episode. So much happened. And I for sure remember all of it. I didn't black out because of all the loose pocket bleach I was doing. No, sir. But if you happen to have any pocket bleach on you, I'd sure love to get some of it. And it's not because I have a problem or anything. It's just because I love pocket bleach. Trust me, I can stop anytime. But I definitely need to get some. So, just to show you I'm good for that pocket bleach, how about I give you a little sneak peek of episode 18, Bleach.
But I learned many things, such as I do not have your species in my databanks at all. I don't know what you are.
I'm a jet set radio.
No.
I gotta write that down. That's
No.
the species now.
I'm Jet Set.
No, I'm human.
I'll make a note of that.
SS Batship is an actual play podcast produced by the Do You Validate Network using the Scum and Villainy system. Barry the Muscle is played by April Raygun. Clark the Mechanic is played by Caleb Zane Huett. Jet Set Radio, the Scoundrel, is played by Derick Marchel. Soraya the Speaker is played by Samm Starr. The show is GM'd and edited by Joel Ruiz. Opening track created by Matt Penchney, with additional music by People Need Goals, Pop No Tarts, Sarashu, and Zach Nichols. And let's not forget to thank our two executive producers, Andrew Harper and Brian G., as well as our two associate producers, Beerus and Luke Holt. And we just want to give a special shout out to Mikhail. Thank you, Mikhail, for being an eternal baddie. That is very cool of you. I hope everything's going well since the last time we gave you a shout out. Maybe you got a nice jacket since then, or some new socks. Something that goes on your body that makes you think, ooh, this looks good or feels good. But hopefully, it's both of those things if you got an article of clothing. Everything's going all right here with us, Mikhail. Thanks for checking in. And I just wanted to let you know that everything you told me in private is now up on a messenger board. Don't worry, I used code names so no one knows it was you, but everyone does know your opinions on that thing we talked about. Mikhail, thank you so much for donating and keeping these doors open. And to everyone else that thinks, ooh, I wish the announcer would talk about me at the end of the episode, go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate and look at the many levels we offer. And if you ever wonder, does this really go to any of these shows? No, sir. I just use it for drugs and other illicit substances. I don't even like drugs that much. I just do them so I seem cool. So if you want to help me keep seeming cool, go to patreon.com/doyouvalidate and give us money. And now I got to get back to snorting all this pocket bleach so I can meet God again.
This is a Do You Validate podcast.